Hey everybody, Judy Seeger here, back with another lesson, easy ways to start your cleanse. This is step 3 in the overview of getting started, and we get to go food shopping. So let's go food shopping, right? What you will learn in this lesson is number 1, which foods you need for your pre-cleanse, power cleanse, post-cleanse days. We're going to get into a good overview so you understand what's needed. And then number 2, menu planning ideas for your pre and post-cleanse. So let's get into that. First of all, I want you to download your shopping list and menu planner. So there's lots of cool ideas I put on there for you and how to plan your menu so you know exactly what you have to eat for your pre and post cleanse. Now, for your pre and post cleanse, you're going to have fruit, lots and lots of berries, especially in the morning. So your strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries are all good, and you just want to see if you could get them organic. That would be cool. But if not, at least get them fresh if you can. If you cannot do that, the last option, of course, is frozen. But either way, have berries in the morning. Your veggies for your pre and post cleanse would be your beets and lemons. Lots and lots of beets, lots and lots of lemons. Beets are great because it cleanses out your liver. One of the best vegetables out there for that. You could have it as beet juice. You could have it in your salad. You could have it steamed, cooked. I don't care. Just get those beets down. And then lemons, lots and lots of lemon water. You're going to squeeze whole fresh lemons into your water and drink that throughout the day. All these details will be coming up in lessons. Just want to make sure you understand how important it is to have some of these foods and get them ready for you. And then there's, of course, more vegetables, not just about beets, that's for sure. You could have broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, leafy greens, collard greens, turnip greens, bok choy, Swiss chard, all kinds of cool greens that you could have steamed, cooked in your soup, whatever. That would be a great way to add these. Now, I do say that salads and having raw spinach, raw kale, or even cooked spinach and cooked kale, either way, is not something that I recommend. I say no to these, and that's simply because having raw foods when you're detoxing is really hard to digest and break down when you're detoxing, and I want to give your body as little work as possible and to focus 100% on the detox part. So salads typically are okay. However, they are very high in cellulose, which is high fiber, and it's just the harsh kind of fiber that's difficult for your body to break down. Spinach is high in oxalic acid, as is kale, and I just don't normally recommend a lot of that. As I mentioned, there's lots and lots of other green vegetables you could have other than those. So let's switch it up a little bit and let's get it simpler. Now you can say yes to these having veggie juice. So having a combination of either carrot celery juice, half carrot, half celery, or having half beet, half celery are great to have. Easy to digest, goes right into your bloodstream, gets you the nutrients that you need, and makes you feel super great, especially for your immune system. So that's what we always want. Now for your 3-day power cleanse, the best really is no food. Now this is a choice. I don't recommend if you feel like you're weak and you don't want to do it that way, but it gives really the best results for you, right? So try it for the first day and try it for the second. And if the third day you're hungry, we'll talk about some options, but try to shoot for not having any food and just instead having veggie juice, your green smoothie, broths, lemon water, herbal tea. Of course, you're going to be having your psyllium, lots and lots of stuff that will make you feel full. And if you do get hungry, if you say, hey, I'm like really getting hungry, then have some steamed veggies, all the veggies I mentioned earlier, or even having a vegetable soup. So veggie soup is great as well. Now, to set up your simple menu plan, this is so easy. You could just simply take a piece of paper and put on top the days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And on the left side, you're going to put breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, I will have one so you could download it for you, but if you run out or you forget to download it, it's just this simple. And what you're going to do is each day of your pre-cleanse, you're going to put in what you're going to have, right? So I'm going to have the whole schedule here, but let's say on Tuesday for breakfast, you're going to have your green smoothie. Lunch, you're going to have your veggies with your quinoa, and then dinner you're going to have some, so it's all very, very easy to fill out, and then you'll have the chart, and then you just put it up on your refrigerator, and there it is. It's that simple. So don't make it complicated. There's not a lot of things you have to really prepare for, not a lot of different things you have to have recipes and get complicated. Just keep it super, super simple, right? It's not going to be really hard at all. So let's talk about a little bit with the meal planning for the pre-cleanse. So basically for you're going to shoot for 3 days of the pre-cleanse, you want to eat light. So this is when you're going to have your fresh fruit in the morning, your berries, as I mentioned. And then lunch and dinner, you can have your fresh steamed veggies like your broccoli, cauliflower, and greens. You could have it also as soup. You can have a little bit during your pre-cleanse. You could have some raw nuts and seeds. So you could have your almonds, you could have your walnuts, you could have your Brazil nuts, you can have your pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, that kind of stuff. Again, it's all on your list, so you don't have to worry about it. I'm just going through this with you to make sure you understand. And then you could also have your proteins like your chicken, fish, and turkey. Now, some people are vegetarian and they choose not to. That's fine. But during your pre-cleanse, if you want to, you could have chicken, fish, or turkey once a day. And then there you are. You'll have your protein either at lunch or dinner with some steamed veggies. So see how simple it is? You don't need a lot of recipe. We're going to keep it very simple. And that way it gives your body the chance to focus on the detox and get ready for the big cleanse, right? Now, for meal planning for your power cleanse, your 3-day power cleanse, you're going to drink all day. That's what we're going to shoot for. So this is the time you're going to have your green smoothie powder, your veggie juices, and your herbal teas, and all the other things. Basically, every couple hours, you're going to be drinking something. Most people are not hungry. They really aren't. Most people are saying, well, I feel good. I don't feel hungry. I feel light. I have energy. That's because your body's focused on the detox and not focused on digestion. And that's what we want to do. We want to give a break so that you're not digesting food anymore. You're just getting the nutrients right into your blood cells so they can release the toxins. That's really what it's all about. Now, after your cleanse, meal planning, you want to eat light. Pretty much the same thing as the pre-cleanse. You're going to have your fresh fruit in the morning, your berries, fresh steamed veggies in the afternoon for lunch and dinner, soups, raw nuts, seeds, chicken, fish, turkey. So it's the same thing, right? But here's a tip. The first day after your 3-day power cleanse, I would highly recommend having just fruit and just veggies. Because if you go and have nuts and chicken, fish, turkey, it's going to be a high dense protein and it's a little bit harder for you to break down. So I would not recommend it. I would say the first day after you cleanse, have your fruit and veggies only. You can have it as soup, you can have steamed veggies, whatever, but just go easy on that first day after. You're not going to want to do anything hardcore. All right, so that's it for the overview. And next up, we're going to get into your mindset. Let's get your head in the game. So that's where you get the most success, is when you're really mentally prepared, you really get your head in the game, and you're going to feel good about it. You're going to know exactly what you're doing, why you're doing it, and it makes all the difference in the world. All right, we'll see you in the next lesson.